You may be wondering what other games can match Rise of the Ronin's captivating mix of historical storytelling, open-world exploration, and intense samurai combat. Fortunately, several excellent titles share thematic or gameplay elements with Team Ninja's creation. Let's dive into the best games like Rise of the Ronin. For fans looking to explore beyond Japan, Team Ninja's Wo-Long Fallen Dynasty offers an action-packed journey through ancient China during the collapse of the Han Dynasty. Like Rise of the Ronin, it features fast-paced combat, mythological influences, and demanding parrying mechanics. Players must master precise timing to overcome formidable enemies in a dark fantasy world teeming with demons and legendary warriors. Next, we have Nioh 2, perhaps the closest cousin to Rise of the Ronin. Set in a fantastical version of Japan's Sengoku period, this action RPG blends historical events with Japanese mythology. Players battle against both human foes and yokai supernatural creatures using a stance-based combat system that emphasizes strategy and precision. Like Rise of the Ronin, it offers deep customization options for weapons and abilities, making it a must-play for those who loved mastering combat mechanics in Ronin. Trek to Yomi, a cinematic side-scrolling action game developed by Flying Wild Hog, takes players on a mythic journey during Japan's Edo period. With striking black-and-white visuals inspired by classic samurai films, Trek to Yomi offers deceptively simple but rewarding combat that requires exploiting enemy stances and weaknesses. While it differs in perspective from Rise of the Ronin, its atmosphere and storytelling make it a unique alternative for fans of samurai narratives. A standout from the beloved Yakuza series, Like a Dragon, Ishin, transports players to 1860s Kyoto during Japan's Bakumatsu era, the same historical period as Rise of the Ronin. Players step into the shoes of Sakamoto Ryoma, a historical figure reimagined with Yakuza-style storytelling. The game features swordplay, brawling, and even gunplay across 4 distinct fighting styles. With a vibrant world and a gripping narrative like a dragon, Ishin is an excellent choice for fans seeking another historical action RPG. Perhaps the most obvious comparison is Ghost of Tsushima, a game that helped popularize samurai-themed open-world adventures. Like Rise of the Ronin, it features a vast open world, stealth mechanics, and intense parrying combat. Players must choose combat styles and weapons strategically to defeat enemies, making it a perfect primer for Rise of the Ronin fans. If you loved exploring feudal Japan in Ghost of Tsushima, you'll find a similar thrill in Rise of the Ronin. Moving on, we have Way of the Samurai 4, part of a long-running action game series by Acquire, the developers of Tenchu. Both Way of the Samurai 4 and Rise of the Ronin take place in the Bakumatsu period, a time of political upheaval and foreign influence in Japan. Way of the Samurai 4 stands out with its open-ended story, where players can align with different factions and shape the outcome of the narrative. For those seeking a challenge, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice is a top contender. Rise of the Ronin incorporates Souls-like elements, particularly its counter-based combat, and Sekiro takes this concept to the extreme. Unlike Demon's Souls or Nioh, Sekiro removes RPG elements in favor of pure skill-based combat. To succeed, players must master precise parrying and enemy attack patterns. With its Sengoku-era setting, intense boss fights, and unforgiving difficulty, Sekiro is a rewarding experience for those who enjoy mastering intricate combat mechanics. Next, we have Total War Shogun 2. While it may seem out of place on this list, Japanese history fans should not overlook this grand strategy game. Total War Shogun 2 masterfully depicts Japan's warring states period, offering deep tactical battles and empire management. While it doesn't feature action combat like Rise of the Ronin, its historical depth and large-scale battles provide a different but equally compelling perspective on samurai warfare. Another notable mention is Samurai Warriors 5, the latest entry in the long-running Samurai Warriors series. Unlike Rise of the Ronin, Samurai Warriors 5 leans more into fantastical elements, featuring over-the-top hack-and-slash combat with a diverse roster of characters wielding swords, spears, and other weapons. The game's cel-shaded art style and flashy attacks provide a distinct experience that complements the more grounded combat of Rise of the Ronin. Lastly, for something completely different, we have Batman: Arkham City. While it lacks feudal Japan or samurai themes, it shares mechanical similarities with Rise of the Ronin, particularly in traversal. Both games utilize grappling hooks for dynamic exploration across open-world environments. If you enjoyed scaling buildings or gliding through landscapes in Ronin, revisiting Gotham City might provide a familiar yet fresh experience. These 10 games offer a diverse range of experiences that capture elements fans loved in Rise of the Ronin. Which of these games is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming content.